Discovery, go and throttle up.
The primary can.
I hate it when the YouTube player does that. It cuts in the audio too early, but it's fine. What's going on, everybody? Good morning. We got a rocket launch this morning. Actually, we already had one this morning, but, you know, it was at like 4 in the morning. This one, though, is happening right now. We got United Launch Alliance Atlas 5. This is the Kuiper KA-03 launch. Heading out of Slick 41 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. So I'm going to cut in the coverage that decided to bring the audio in like 2 seconds ago, but here you go. All right. There it is. Live shot.
We remain in the planned 30-minute hold as we continue towards liftoff. In a few moments, ULA launch conductor Dylan Rice will pull the team for the final go to pick up the countdown.
Yeah, baby.
The launch conductor manages the launch team during countdown, ensuring that all systems are performing nominally and that every member of the team is following their procedure and executing to the preferred timeline.
28 engineers are pulled to confirm the rocket is ready to proceed. This is the final status check for all Atlas vehicle systems, ground systems, the payload, and the U.S. Space Force Eastern Range. Let's listen in as he performs the pull.
L minus 7 minutes.
Status check to proceed with terminal count. Atlas systems. Propulsion.
Go.
Hydraulics.
Go.
Pneumatics.
Go.
LO2.
Go.
Water.
Go.
Centaur systems. Propulsion. Go. Pneumatics. Go. LO2.
Go.
LH2.
Go.
Gas.
Go.
Electrical systems. Airborne.
Go.
Ground.
Go.
Facility.
Go.
Hey, Ultra.
Yes.
Go.
Thanks for the raid. You're just in time.
CQ. Go. Op support.
Go.
Com. Go. Umbilical.
Go.
ECS.
Go.
Redline monitor.
Go.
Quality.
Go.
Op safety manager.
Go.
ULA safety officer.
Go.
Vehicle system engineer.
Go.
Anomaly chief.
Go.
Range and weather.
Go.
Launch director.
You have permission to launch.
Proceeding with account. ALC verified T0 is set for 12:09:30 Zulu.
Verified.
Polling is complete.
Okay. This is the what's up, Ultrasource Raiders? How are you? Thank you for the raid this early morning. This is a Atlas 5 541 configuration launching Project Kuiper satellites for Amazon. That's Amazon's internet satellite constellation. Got an early morning launch today, so I'm here early for me. And that was the go no go poll. That's basically where they make sure everything is okay with the rocket. And yeah, we should see a liftoff here, hopefully, in about 5 minutes. Doing well, hoping you were good. Yeah, I'm great. A little tired, a little wired,
Discovery, go and throttle
but
up.
I'm all right. Well, sister, hey, 7213 sub. Ultra, what were you up to this morning? Or, well, it's not this morning for you, I don't think. What were you up to? what were you doing? Who is your doctor? Kerbal, what's that? I've never played that before. Is that any good? Any good? Yeah, you had fun? All right, cool. It's okay, you probably wouldn't like it. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's a calm excitement.
You boosted cars again? Well, you know, it's just funny. Like, just cars just show up at my house and they just stay there. Another Camaro just showed up at my house the other day. Like, I'm just not gonna say no.
This is Atlas Mission Control at T-minus 4 minutes and 10 seconds.
I'm sure you
We
understand.
anticipate releasing the hold
Anyway,
in just a few
Ultra,
minutes.
thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying KSP. It's a good time. All right, here, I got to shut up for a second.
1, mark.
Okay, count resumed. That was the last hold gate. Means we're looking good
Countdown
for a
clock
launch
has
here.
resumed, and we are go for launch at 8:09:30 a.m. Eastern Time.
Project Car is going just fine.
After liftoff,
going
ULA's
just
Atlas V rocket will fly northeast from Space Launch Complex 41. Here's a look at today's flight.
Yeah, no, thank you. I very much appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Rockets.
Following final confirmation of rocket readiness,
Watch like right there. See right
RD-180
there?
engine,
That's
5
good.
Gen
We like that.
63 solid rocket boosters
We like
ignite
that part.
to produce more than 2 million pounds of thrust.
Not over
lifting
here,
ULA's
or like over
Atlas
there
V
so
rocket
much, but
away
like
from
right,
the pad.
right in there.
Shortly
Int.
after liftoff, the rocket begins a pitch over to attain the proper flight path, while minimizing the dynamic pressure it experiences during flight.
No, Lemon, this is
Atlas
Slick
then reaches
41.
Mach 1, the speed of sound. The addition.
This is Slick 41. That's where ULA launches Atlas and Vulcan from. The pads that SpaceX got for Starship down at the Cape is Space Launch Complex 37, which is a twin pad complex. That is, it's probably like 2 or 3 miles due south of here. Actually, it's a little, maybe 3 to 4. It's a little ways away.
At a 5-meter diameter payload fairing, which provides protection to the spacecraft during ascent. After crossing the Kármán line, entering space, the payload fairing is jettisoned.
Yeah,
The
RG, of
majority
course.
of propellant expended fighting against the force of gravity, the RD-180 engine shuts down and the booster stage separates. The rocket then begins second stage flight, weighing less than 7% of what it did at liftoff. ULA's high-performance Centaur, with its RL-10 engine, ignites,
Yeah,
powering
baby.
the upper stage and spacecraft into a circular low Earth orbit.
No, it's 39, 40,
First
and
burn
37,
comes to an
Lemon.
end with engine shutdown, followed by Centaur orienting to release Amazon's Project Kuiper satellites to build their low Earth orbit satellite broadband network.
Satellite broadband network. What did I call it that? Low Earth orbit satellite broadband network. I like that. It's cool.
140. Launch enabled. 137. FTS armed.
Flight termination system is on. T-minus 90 seconds.
T-minus 90 seconds.
I just said that.
The launch vehicle, ground systems, payload,
Or like
and
Project
Eastern
Kessler.
range are go for launch.
For those of you just
Shut up,
joining
man.
us, I'm Britt Porcelli here with Ryan Schleter for today's live coverage of ULA's Atlas V launch of Amazon Project Kuiper satellites.
But Jelly.
At this time,
Oh.
the team is not working
Hey.
any issues, and we're proceeding towards liftoff at 8:09:30 a.m. Eastern Time.
Amazon Basics Starlink. It's a good idea, okay?
T-minus 1 minute.
Rock, report range status.
Range green.
Okay, range is green. No, that's a different launch provider. Sadu.
Forty. Stable at step 3.
Okay. $30.
Verify ECS reduced for launch.
Environmental
Verify.
control systems
25.
shutting
Status
off.
check. Go Atlas.
Go Centaur.
Go Kuiper.
Okay. That's it. Nothing left to do but launch.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We have ignition. 1. And liftoff of the United Launch Alliance Atlas V
Very
rocket,
good.
carrying 27 satellites for Amazon's
Man, that
Kuiper
thing
Energy
goes.
constellation.
It's a nice shot of some
Continuing
smoke.
a new chapter in low Earth orbit satellite connectivity.
U is on closed loop control. Engaging our first throttle segment
Man, that thing looks nice.
and completed pitch.
Atlas is
You
just
are
a
hearing
looker,
Sarah
man.
Bailey Glasgow
It's just
providing launch
a
vehicle
looker.
assembly.
Look at
Separated
that
as
dang
expected.
thing.
Hydraulics look good.
That looks that you know, like you think rocket like that's what it should look like. That's perfect.
Body rates are continue to look good. Mach 1, Atlas V is now supersonic.
Yeah, baby. Supersonic in 40 seconds. Pretty good.
Throttling up as expected.
The attachable SRBs on the side make that thing go a little. It gets going a little bit faster than Falcon does. It's a 541 Shinar, the Bruiser variant.
Engine operating nominally. Now
It's got
passing
some
1
kick
minute.
behind it, dude. We got 4
Body rates are
SRBs.
nominal. Engine continues to operate as
Actually, that
expected.
might be a 551.
Throttling down. Engine continues to burn normally.
Yeah, I said 541. It's a 551. There's 3
Vehicle is
SRBs on
now
one
moving
side.
at
See?
2,700 miles an hour. Down
So
the center of the
it's
range.
asymmetric, believe it or not. There's 5 SRBs, 3 on one side, 2 on the other.
Vehicle is now 1/2
Yeah,
of
I
its
know.
liftoff
It's an
weight.
asymmetric launch vehicle.
Max Q passing through maximum dynamic pressure. And we have good indication of SRB burnout coming up on SRB jettison. Throttling up as expected.
Did you miss it? Kind
And we
of.
have good indication of separation of all 5 SRBs. Engine
Okay.
continues to burn normally. Vehicle is now on closed loop steering.
Does Atlas have to have the SRBs to lift the
We
Kuiper
just heard
satellites?
confirmation
Yes.
of solid rocket booster jettison. These additional motors augment.
Yeah,
the
that's right.
thrust at liftoff,
I thought it was
to give the
541s
Atlas
that were the
rocket
only
an
ones
extra
left.
boost
It's 5
to punch through the thicker
551s and
parts
then
of the
22s.
atmosphere.
That's right.
And speaking of punches, these SRBs provide 350,000 pounds of thrust each. So with 5 GEM 63s combined with the RD-180s, you get 2.7 million pounds
I'm
of total
good, 2020.
thrust
How are
at
you?
liftoff. Talk about some firepower.
We're now coming up on our next mission event, jettison of the payload fairing. Let's listen in.
So you're going to see the payload fairing jettison and then the CFLR jettison.
Atlas is now 80 miles downrange, moving at 5,600 miles an hour.
CFLR is the Centaur forward load
Holding
reactor.
acceleration at 2.5 Gs for
It looks like
in
a
preparation for payload fairing
donut
jettison.
almost, and it separates and it makes 2
And
Cs.
vehicle is past the Kármán line. We've exited Earth's atmosphere.
Yeah, baby. The CFLR is there to hold the Centaur in place. It's
Atlas is now 1/4
basically a
its
strut
liftoff weight.
if you play Kerbal. Strut that holds the Centaur to the fairing.
And Centaur reaction control system is pressurizing flight levels as
There we
expected.
go.
And we have good indication of payload fairing jettison
PLF jettison,
and
stem
CFLR deck jettison.
CFLR
Engine
deck.
continues to burn normally.
Yeah, baby.
Flight commentator Sarah Bailey Glasgow just called out confirmation of
Perfect.
the payload fairing jettison. The composite fairing protects the spacecraft as it pushes through the harshest parts of Earth's atmosphere. Next, we'll hear callouts for the cutoff of Atlas's first stage engine and the separation of the booster stage, followed by the ignition of ULA Centaur's second stage engine.
I'll tell you
These
more
events
about it
occur
in a
when
little
the
bit,
first
Dean.
stage has escaped Earth's atmosphere, getting above the Kármán line and into space. The Centaur upper stage, with the Kuiper satellites attached, then takes over on a trajectory to a precise orbit in space. Let's listen in as we approach these milestones.
Engine continues to burn as expected. 30 seconds to BECO. Boost base chill down in progress. Temperatures are operating as expected.
Okay. They're chilling down the engine on the second stage, the RL-10.
Body rates continue to look good. PU has gone to open loop control as expected. Boost
Okay,
base chill down
fine.
complete. Temperatures operated as expected.
ULA. They're
And we
flying
have
over
good
the Outer
indication of
Banks
booster
here.
engine cutoff. And stage separation.
Separation
Restart
motors on the
fuel unlock,
CCB.
fixed staging.
Okay.
Ignition.
Centaur
and full
Prime.
thrust. RL-10 is running nominally.
Yeah, baby. There we go.
This will be just under 13-minute first burn. Steering has been enabled, and PU system has gone to fixed angles as expected.
It didn't show the
This is
staging.
Atlas
Burn
Mission
normally.
Control at T plus 4 minutes and 59 seconds. We just heard flight commentator Sarah Bailey Glasgow confirm the successful completion of the early milestones in today's flight, and all systems continue to operate nominally. So we had a really great launch today. We went at the beginning of our window, which is always a
love
plus.
to see it, but-
The line stayed pretty light, not a lot of chatter. Our engineers, best in the world, kept forward, and we were able to have a successful early milestones of today's Atlas Kuiper 3 launch.
Yeah, it was great to see. The 551 is always a special rocket. The Bruiser configuration, as we lovingly call it, with
I'm
those
about to
5
go
extra
outside
SRBs,
because-
2.7 million pounds of thrust.
About to go outside because if they're not going to show it, I'm going to go. I want to go see it.
As we wrap up our live coverage, we want to say thank you for tuning in for today's flight and remind you to visit ulalaunch.com, follow our socials at ulalaunch, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future live streams, launch highlights, and behind-the-scenes rocket content.
Shot of the pad right there.
Also, plan to join us next month for another Atlas V launch. Before we sign off, let's take another look at today's liftoff.
All right.
T minus 10.
All right,
9, 8, 7.
See, the cast is gonna cut.
6, 5, 4,
Discovery.
3,
Good night.
2. We have
Send it.
ignition. 1. And liftoff of the United Launch Alliance Atlas V rocket, carrying 27 satellites.
Okay, that's cool. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see if I can see it. Nope. 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 It's pouring out. There's clouds everywhere. If it was clear, we maybe. Oh boy. You didn't notice that on the way in, or did you sleep in the garage? I forgot because it's early and I'm about to go back to sleep. Anyway, yeah, that was the Kuiper KA-03 mission. There's going to be another one on an Atlas in about a month.
Discovery. Go at throttle up.
Hypersonic, Tier 2, 84-month resub, 7 years. Holy cow, time flies. Yes, it does. Good, just getting off work. I love confined spaces that are technically not confined spaces. Okay? We need a live shot of me watching it. Yeah, that would require me having cameras outside of the garage, and I don't want that. Gotta go to sleep, but hope to catch you soon. Have a good one. All right, Aldra, get some sleep. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Some ultra sleep. At that rate, Kuiper will have its required sats only a couple of years late. Yeah, right. They have to get, what is it, 3,600 satellites up by the middle of next year? Okay. Well, it's called New England for a reason. You took the weather with you as well. Yeah, once autumn rolls around here, it just rains a lot. But anyway, big steam-driven ovens with coils in the roof. About a 3-foot tall room, but because it's got airflow, it's technically not confined. Huh. How many sats per launch are going up? Hold on. We can get that information. I am going to get this information by flipping back the live cast and so we could see their renders of satellites. Let's see. So we have 3 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's 3 rows of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3 rows of 9. So there's 27 satellites. 27 per launch. They got to do 3,600. You got a little ways to go, chat. Having multiple companies send up thousands of satellites seems like a bad idea. I mean, a lot of these satellites are in decaying orbits anyway, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. It could, if Kessler syndrome does happen, it'll, most of the PLEO constellations will just re-enter. Some of them won't. Like the upper shells for Project Kuiper won't, but, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? The weather might be bad because it's fall there, but hey, at least traffic is easing up to the Cape, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Works out to 134 launches by July of 2026. Ooh, yeah, I don't think they're going to get that. I just got coffee and donuts. Can't sign off now. Let's go. I haven't gotten my coffee and donuts yet, dude. You will go for Flight 11? I'll be online for Flight 11. I am between paychecks right now. But don't worry, it's I cashed out my YouTube ad rev, and yeah, I'm doing okay. Doing okay right now, but I don't have enough money to go to Flight 11. And while I can expense it and write most of it off, I can't, you can't write off what you don't have. You could add me as a friend favorite and I could join your stream. Why would I want you on my stream? Why would I want this? Oh, thanks, Laugh. Why would I want somebody who eats pieces of poop for breakfast on my stream? It's too early for EJ sarcasm. Sorry. I'm not. No! No! Oh, dear. Hey, C Kraken, what's going on? So we just saw the Project Kuiper launch. Yeah, it was pretty good. I like, let's, I'm sure.
This is space. I'm in space.
2020. Gifting 10 confined subs. I mean spaces. I mean subs. I mean subspace transmissions. Hang on, I just want to go to the end of there. I want to see this here. Let's go right here. Let's go down to play max speed. Yes. Oh, very nice. Oh, very nice.
This is space.
I'm
in space.
10 subs. I just want to just hey. That's nice. Oh, look at how crisp that is. That's very good. Very good. Yeah, baby. I can't believe I called this a 541. Chalk that up to it being too early for me. There's there's 3 SRBs on one side, moron. Man, that thing's a powerhouse. Yeah, dude, say you know, you say whatever we want about ULA and Atlas, but Atlas looks right. That looks like you think Rocket's like, yeah, that looks right. It's just a very aesthetically pleasing vehicle. Who would eat 30 bag of lunches? Yeah, I know. You titled I titled it 551. Just brain is paste after really long stream yesterday, dudes. But we'll be good. That's why I'm probably not good. Like part of me is like, yo, stream the whole day, and part of me is like, don't do that. Don't do that. let's I'm probably gonna go get coffee and donuts again. And probably we'll be back at noontime.
Oh, this is space. I'm in space.
Alpha gifted a sub to Zach Brower. That's nice. They're getting some artifacting on their camera, though. That's Asman? Oh. Oh, that guy. Yeah. All right. You know what really wakes you up? Checking the outside cameras when you start waking up to see the neighbor who stole on your property bring back said property in the night. It's a little weird. Is there a schedule for your career mode series on KSP, or is it at random? Excited for part 2. Kerbal's gonna come back into the main early hours thing, guys. Yeah, we gotta go back to the beginning. And going back to the beginning means playing Kerbal every day. I'm rusty. That's what I learned yesterday. Your boy is very rusty at actually flying missions. It's not great. Unless it's like a shuttle, right? In which case I could just get it into space every time. Rusty. Can't have that. How about that one? Do you have pictures? Do you have the picture? Do you have the picture, Mr. Vulcan? Let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, very nice. Very nice. Very nice, my friend. You have the picture. Very nice. Dude, look at the Spock. It's almost done. Oh, man. Dude, this is crazy, man. There's so much stuff going on at the Cape. It's unbelievable. So, guys, I don't know if you... So, this is Kuiper KA-03 launching out of Slick 41, right? And so Vulcan got the shot of the launch. He got VIF-G right there, which is the one of the stacking buildings for Atlas and Vulcan. And then there's the VIF-A right here. This is the vehicle integration facility, Amazon, or commercial, right? So ULA has 2 stacking buildings now for being able to stack Atlas in Vulcan or Vulcan in Vulcan, or 2 Atlases, but that's kind of... Anyway, the Atlas is kind of on its way out, but you have 2 integration buildings for Slick 41, which is actually, that's pretty rad, man. This building had to have its roof raised. You can see right here where the blue stripe is and the gray paint. That's where the old roof to this building was, because this is the solid rocket motor assembly facility for Titan boosters that launched from here. ULA is retooling it into an integration facility which is rad. So in order to accommodate the whole rocket, you could see their other mobile launcher in there. See, it says ULA on it right there. They are raising the roof on that structure, which is super cool. VIF-A is Vulcan-specific work platforms. I said it, and I was like, I'm not really sure if they actually can do that, but yeah, it's probably not a thing. But yeah, that's pretty cool, man. You got the whole thing. You got VIF-A and VIF-G. Flip it, right there. It's pretty awesome. It's a great picture, man. This has to be from ITL. Well, not ITL Causeway, but from the ITL complex, dude. That's nice, man. Nice a picture. Nice, Iger. There you go. Hey, XTC, thanks for the bits, man. Space Age has reignited with some serious passion recently. It's good, man. We got good stuff. 2026 is going to be great. It's always interesting seeing how all the ITL infrastructure has been repurposed. Yeah, NG for sure. I was actually saying like yesterday, or maybe it was 2 days ago, I don't remember. I was saying the other day how beneficial it would be if ULA had Titan's VAB at this point. If they didn't demolish the Titan VAB, man, that would be really handy. Just saying. How do you take your coffee from Dunkin'? Black. Motor oil. 2026 could see the first Starship launch from KSC. Dude, 2026 could see a lot of inaugural launches from the Cape. Stoke with Nova, Relativity, with the Terranara rocket. Starship. It's crazy, dude. You're welcome. You're doing a good job. But I never questioned my sub continuing every month for the last 5 years. Thanks, man. That means a lot. It's good stuff, dude. This is great. And Vulcan, this is a fantastic picture. Thank you for sharing it. NordSpace update. Yeah, they, Yeah, Dino, I read that this morning. It turns out that your vehicle puking fuel all over the launch pad is not great. And it's funny because they're like, no, that's normal. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not normal. That's not normal at all. So we've made the decision to postpone our launch attempt, and we will share a new expected launch date in the coming weeks. After a detailed review over the last 15 hours, the root cause has been discovered to be related to our propellant quality slightly differing between vehicle tests at our facility in Ontario compared to the first launch test in Newfoundland at our spaceport. This led to a fuel-rich scenario. All systems on the rocket and ground performed nominally after careful review. Personnel, rocket, and the launch pad are perfectly safe and secure, and our safety systems are operated normally. As our company's manufacturing and testing facilities are located in Ontario, there's no expedient way to make the necessary modification with the temporary infrastructure and supplies we have in place at our launch site. Although all of our major facilities and capabilities are located in Ontario, we are rapidly developing our permanent presence in Newfoundland to better support Canada's sovereign launch efforts. This includes on-site propellant generation, manufacturing, water deluge systems, radar tracking range, weather monitoring stations, satellite communications, mobile all-season launch hangars, permanent mission control, and more. Isn't the solid rocket motor assembly building under SpaceX, though? Which would be might be a problem for a ULA-controlled vehicle integration building. Oh, you're talking about if ULA had the ITL. There's a bypass for that, dude. Look, I'll show you. It ain't no thing, dude. I'll show you. Yeah, so NordSpace had problems with their fuel. Like I said, I've watched thousands of rocket launches. Like thousands. High-powered rocketry, all the way up to like SLS or Starship. Never seen a vehicle do that. Anytime you did see a vehicle that did that, it was bad. So check this out. The ITL Causeway. There's a bypass. See? They can go around. And there were railroad tracks there at some point. How could propellant quality lead to fuel rich? It was more diluted? Yeah, that's where I'm really getting confused. What did they go down to the gas station and put some diesel in or something? Like, I'm very confused here. Like, the RP1 that you got in Ontario is different than the RP1 that you got in Newfoundland? Yeah, that's really what I'm wondering, Omal. Like, must have been constructed with the Smart for the Titan 4. Yeah, maybe. Did you miss something? So, Vulcan, NordSpace is a private company up in Canada, and they're trying to establish Canadian independent launch capability. That's their big thing, right? So they have a test rocket, and their test rocket is basically to test out cryogenic systems. It's basically, I'm not going to say it's keg rocket, but it's basically keg rocket. It's the same idea. It's just a demonstrator, suborbital, right? It's on a rail, right? Shoots off. They went to test it the other day, right? And, dude, a bunch of fuel came out the nozzle. A bunch of fuel came out of the nozzle like a fire hose. Proceeded to light the pad on fire and then go out. And then they scrubbed the launch. Like, and it's, see, like, where I'm going, like, huh? Is because on social media, NordSpace was like, no, that's totally normal. That's totally normal. That happens. That's totally normal. It's a totally normal thing. The launch pad catching on fire is totally okay. And then today they're posting that that's not okay, which is, they said standard, yeah. Maybe they meant oxidizer quality? I don't know, dude. Now they posted this huge thing on social media here about, you know, about fuel quality and stuff, which is, what'd you do? Fill it up with diesel or something? Like, I don't know how you could, what fuel are they using? Like, why would the fuel be different in Ontario than it is to Newfoundland? Right? Like, maybe, see, like, that tells me somebody went down to the gas station and filled the thing up with diesel fuel. Like, am I crazy? Like, what's going on here? The root cause has been discovered to be related to our propellant quality slightly differing between vehicle tests at our test facility in Ontario compared to our first launch test in Newfoundland at our spaceport. This led to a fuel-rich scenario. What? I don't, how does, maybe the LOX is different? I don't know how, like, how can LOX be different? It's liquid oxygen. Like, how is that different? Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just, it's mixed. You're sending mixed signals here. I don't understand what's happening there. That's very weird. This sounds like something you should know in advance to be able to plan for. Yeah, Vulcan, this thing is simple. It looks to be some type of pressure-fed system. It's basically two tanks stacked on top of each other with some valves that look like a water heater and look like they belong in somebody's basement. Not to disparage NordSpace. Like, it's simple. I get it. I get what they're trying to do. And they have a 3D printed engine down there. And it's Carolox, which is... All right. Yeah, it's very, dude, something, like, I don't know what happened here. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. You know, propellant quality, fuel rich. What happened here? Like, I'm very confused. How does a fuel rich scenario lead to the rocket dumping fuel all over the pad and it catching on fire? I'm confused. Like, dude, the amount of propellant that they shot out the bottom of that thing, like, was not an insignificant quantity. Enough to the point where, like, the vehicle probably puked out about half of its fuel tank onto the pad. Like, I don't... Maybe they couldn't ignite because of the wrong mixture in the igniter. Well, even if that was the case, Ator, why the heck were they going for an ignition at T-minus 56 seconds? I don't know, man. We're not getting the whole story there. That's, I mean, why they don't have to be forthcoming, but it's just very interesting to me because, like I said, the other day they were like, "Oh yeah, the pad catching on fire is totally normal." Yeah, see. Like, uh... the countdown could have been desynced. Yeah, it's standard occurrence for rocket tests. Well, it's not, because if it was a standard occurrence, you'd be flying right now. Are they beholden to some kind of Canadian regulatory system? I don't know. I have no idea. Something in the O2 that wasn't supposed to be there may have frozen in the lines when it expanded. Yeah, it's possible. See, like, even this CBC reporter that's there, he reported this right when it happened. The fire at the launch pad at NordSpace rocket was because of the extra propellant. The ratio wasn't right. It just burned itself off, and the company says the rocket is safe. And then they're like, no. We didn't add extra propellant and get a ratio wrong. These are measured quantities and precisely tuned and tested, but also sensitive to minor deviations in performance of fluid control systems that affect combustion characteristics. Rock and the pad are secure thanks to our safety systems. Interesting. Whatever. How long until the launch? It already happened, dude. Yeah, Element, that's very, I don't know, dude. Maybe they're telling the truth. EJ, your shirt says Cletus. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go get coffee now. And I will see you guys back here in about 3 hours. All right? No, Jock, I haven't. But yeah, I'll be back at noontime for KSP. I'm gonna go get coffee and donuts. It's gonna be sweet. Have fun in line. Mobile app, dude. Freaking love Dunkin' guy. Look, I get a free coffee. All right. Anyway, Bills, I'll see you guys in about 3 hours. We got Kerbal today. We got Space News. And we got Stationeers. Should be a fun time. I'll talk to you guys then. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the launch coverage. I'll see ya.